House wants to ban TikTok. On to the Senate. I'm Darren, and this is 3 things you need to know for Thursday, March 14th. Family Dollar and Dollar Tree are closing 1,000 of their stores. Reasons given range from mismanagement of Dollar Tree, who owns it, to generally poor conditions. Family will close 600 stores this year and 370 in the future years. After big failures at Evergrande and Country Garden, enter China Vanke as the next in line. Moody's downgraded the company to junk Monday, and banks are working to try to save yet another falling knife. So many banks are invested in each other, so they may be scrambling to prevent damage to themselves. On May 28th, T+1 settlements will begin in the market. Some analysts are saying it will quadruple settlement failures, which could cost billions of dollars to fix. A couple of questions come to mind. How big will the fail-to-deliver reports get? And how will the funds try to work around this obstacle? Trade while you're sleeping across time zones with Arbitrage Trade Assist. Sign up today at arbitragetrade.com. Arbitrage Trade is your trusted source for business, finance, and tech info.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that our daughters have what they need to grow and learn. But that isn't the case for nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. that struggle with hunger.
Childhood hunger is a heartbreaking reality that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and provides it to families and children in need.
You can help kids in need in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Surf's up, dude. Royce is about to head vacation, and he must already be feeling the waves beneath his feet. Royce writes, so let's talk about the differences between surfing, snowboarding, and skateboarding, because it doesn't mean that if you can do one that you can do all three, and Royce breaks it down for us. So we'll talk about like the physical fitness and swimming ability that's required for surfing. Because surfing requires really good physical fitness for paddling and swimming skills for safety in the ocean. As far as balance and coordination, it's essential for standing and maneuvering on a moving board. What about your persistence and patience? Well, it's key to overcome the steep learning curve and the common initial failures. And of course, you have to have access to the waves, and consistent practice near surf beaches can really affect how quickly you learn. And what about someone teaching you? Well, professional lessons can accelerate the learning process. So what about snowboarding versus skateboarding? Well, in snowboarding, it takes place on snow, offering a more forgiving surface if you fall. And as far as learning it, it's initially challenging, but it does allow for rapid progress after mastering the basics. Well, what do you need? You need specific weather conditions and access to ski resorts, of course. And for skateboarding, practice on pavement, which can make falls a bit more intimidating due to the hard surface. And learning it involves mastering balance on a smaller board and learning tricks with a high variable pace of progress. You can pretty much do it anywhere there's pavement, right? I mean, it's more accessible than snowboarding, which allows for more frequent practice. And then as far as personal factors that might influence your learning, there's natural ability in these areas can really make learning any of these sports easier. And if you've had some previous experience from similar sports, it can be transferable and beneficial. And of course, if you practice regularly, it's crucial for your skill development in any sport, especially this one. All right, so to wrap this up, the difficulty of learning surf, snowboard, and skateboard varies based on your individual abilities and circumstances, of course, and where you live. Surfing requires overcoming the ocean's unpredictability and mastering balance on a board. Snowboarding might offer a more forgiveness learning environment with snow, but it's limited by season and location. And then skateboarding's accessibility allows for more frequent practice, despite the harder falls associated with, of course, hitting the pavement. Each sport presents unique challenges and rewards, and ease of learning will depend on personal preferences, physical fitness, and the opportunity for regular practice. Whether it's the thrill of catching a wave, the joy of gliding down snowy slopes, or the satisfaction of landing a skate trick, persistence and a positive attitude are your best allies in mastering these board sports. Stop watching, start living using Pips, our AI bot. Go to arbitragetrade.com and check out Arbitrage Trade Assist.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
It's the pick of the day, and it's Throwback Thursday, where I give you past Pips wins. I'm calling this one, What Have You Done For Me Lately? I give you a pick of the day every Monday through Wednesday, and then on Thursdays I review all of the AI bot Pips wins over the months, and Pips makes it easy for me with his 12 indicators. This week it's Ranpak Holdings Corp, or PACK. They're headquartered in Ohio, and they deal with product protection solutions for e-commerce and industrial supply chains in North America, Europe, and Asia. This was a pick of the day on February 21st, and it opened at $4.73. Then it ran to $5.08 in just a week. It's a nice little 7.5% gain. Probably should have taken some profit. Then a couple of weeks later, as in Tuesday, it jumped to $7.18 to a point it was overbought. That is a 51% gain, and you better have taken all or most off the table. It since has dropped back down to the mid-6s. You want to see graphs and 12 indicators? Look for my video post about Throwback Thursdays on social media where I break it all down. You can put this same AI bot Pips to work for you with Arbitrage Trade Assist. We're not financial advisors. We offer a service at arbitragetrade.com.
Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the contents of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to function as investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.